Don't come back home today.
Huh? Why?
Olivia doesn't want you to. She says she can't study for the test if you're around.
Wait, what? I'm not bothering her.
Your presence is an obstacle for her.
No way. We haven't even talked much recently.
That's why she doesn't want you to come home.
Then what do you want me to do? It's my own house and I can't come home?
You're really selfish, aren't you?
What do you mean?
She's about to take the college entrance exam. You don't even understand this because you graduated from high school. The college determines a certain amount of your future, you know?
I could understand that.
Then you understand, don't you? Could you take responsibility if she fails the exam because of your selfishness? Does that still make you a good parent?
What do you mean by selfishness? Is it such a bad thing to just go to my own home?
It's your fault she doesn't like you, right?
Does she hate me that much?
Didn't you know that? Do you remember when you spoke with her last?
She hasn't talked with me for a while now. Did I do something wrong?
She's a grown woman now. She must have realized how pathetic you are.
I'm working at my job properly.
I doubt that. I mean, your salary hasn't gone up. You're just a high school graduate. That's all you can get. Olivia doesn't want to grow up to be a pathetic adult like you.
In fact, I don't have a degree. But I'm working hard for you and her.
Any idiot can try super hard.
If the results don't come with it, it would be meaningless. What do you mean by results? I'm making the average salary for my age.
You're done for if you try so hard to just be average. My mom friend got a Hermes Birkin the other day. $20,000 for the bag. Can you afford it?
It's not that I can't afford it. But who needs a $20,000 bag? Everyone has their own sense of value. I'd rather spend the same $20,000 on Olivia's future.
That's the poor man's way of thinking. It's really stressful. I want to buy a bag too.
No, what makes you think to say that from this conversation?
Even you bought a watch the other day.
Yeah, a $68 G-Shock.
And that's not all. You bought a big useless car. It's about $20,000, right?
10 years ago. I picked a family car to go somewhere as a family.
See? You're buying what you want. So, I'm buying a Birkin too.
No, I am buying what we need.
I need a bag too.
You bought a $5,000 Chanel bag last year because you said it would last a lifetime.
Did I say that? Bags have trends too.
No, you're messing up the story. Let's talk about it when I get home.
I told you not to come home. Why are you trying to come back so smoothly? You're so sneaky.
You can't be serious.
It's for Olivia's future. Are you going to ruin her life because of your selfishness?
I want her to go where she wants to go too. If you're so worried about her future, don't start talking about $20,000 bags.
Then don't come back. I'll buy you a bag too. Bye.
Wait a minute.
You're too persistent, okay? Why don't you just work hard? For us. Oh, don't come back until next week because our PACE exams are finishing. Don't come back for a while.
No, Olivia's exams are over, right? I just got back last week.
She said she couldn't concentrate on her studying at all since you came back. What if her grades fail?
I don't want that to happen. But as long as I don't go near her room, it won't be any problems, right?
She's saying that she can't concentrate just by sensing your presence, and that the whole house smells bad when you're around.
Olivia, I can't believe my daughter hates me that much.
Yes, she does. So, don't come home for a while.
How long am I not allowed to come home?
Until her exams are over.
Huh? Olivia's still in the second year of high school, right? She still has one more year to go.
That 1 year is important. It's the year that will affect your future.
I can't spend a year in a hotel or something.
We can't afford to waste money like that. We also need to pay for her prep school.
You know, you bought an expensive bag, but you don't want me to spend money at all?
I gave up on the Birkin and went with the Kelly because you were so annoying.
But it's still $13,000.
I saved $7,000 and you're blaming me? I'm so stressed out. I'm gonna buy a Hermes bag.
No, seriously. I don't get it. I can't rent an apartment. I don't have a choice but to go home. It takes me 2 hours to get to work from my parents' place. Then why don't you live in the car? I hear the number of people living in cars is increasing. Huh? You want me to be homeless? You're not homeless because you have a car. Oh, but be sure not to park in the apartment parking lot, though. Go to a station's parking lot or something. That's totally homeless. If you feel sorry for me, give me some money. I don't feel sorry for you, so I'm not giving you money. You're not giving me money? I'm the one earning the money. As a housewife, I'm the one keeping Olivia and the house safe. I'm tired of talking to you. I'm going to my parents' home. I'd rather commute 2 hours to work than be homeless. If you're not coming home, I don't care where you go. All right. You take care of her for me. Olivia doesn't want you to worry about her. You're really gonna make me cry. Hey, stupid! Are you listening to me? Olivia? What's wrong with you all of a sudden? Do you have any idea what you've put Mom and me through? My life is ruined because you're a lousy father. Olivia, what are you talking about? Pretend you don't know. So, Mom was right. No, I may not be the perfect father, but I've tried hard to do my best for you. What do you mean you've done your best? I can't believe you're leaving me with a woman. You won't give me living expenses or give Mom child support. Mom has to work a part-time job, and we're living on a very tight budget. What? What are you talking about? I had to give up my college education because of you. My dream was to become a school teacher. I was told to start working right after high school graduation. What? What? There must be some kind of mistake. What's a mistake? Mom told me not to contact you, but I've had more than enough. It's all wrong. First of all, I didn't leave with a woman. I'm at my parents' house because your mom kicked me out. She kicked you out because you cheated on her, right? Olivia, are you seriously saying that? I was told that I can't come home because you can't concentrate on your studies with me around. When did I say that? Your mother told me that. That's why I haven't been home since your exams. I never said that. I have my own room. There's no way that's true. I said that too, but your mother said you can just feel my presence. What do you mean by presence? I don't get it. I knew it. I thought there was something strange. What about living expenses? Your mother is the one who manages my payroll transfer account. I only withdraw $200 for transportation and pocket money. Only $200? Why are you cutting down so much? I couldn't go to college because of my family. I wanted you to be able to go where you wanted to go. So I've been cutting down as much as I can. Ever since you were a kid, you wanted to be a school teacher. You've always said that, haven't you? What? You remembered. I really wanted to talk to you about it. But you never came back. I thought my dad didn't care about me at all. I haven't heard you call me dad in a long time. You are still my dad, you know. This is no time to get emotional. Why did Mom lie to you like that? I thought it was wrong, but I believed it was for your sake. No. You were too easily fooled. How easy are you? You were fooled too. I know, but... Well, if that's the case, I'm going home tomorrow. There's no reason I can't. Wait, don't come home yet. You don't want me to come home? That's not what I meant. I'll find out why she lied to me. No, I'll ask her myself. No, it's a clever trick. She's like a pro. She fooled us all, you know. No, maybe we were just too easy. You might have a point. But do you think if you question her, she'll come clean? Well, there's a good chance that she'll just get pissed off and you'll have to go along with it. Right? Definitely. That's why I should be the one to search her. But that doesn't mean I'm going to let you do that. I have to make things clear. Otherwise, this will bother me. This will make it really hard for me to concentrate on my studies. So just act normal until I say to, okay? Okay. But don't do anything crazy, okay? Also, you're not getting money in that situation, are you? You have an account in your name, right? I can wire you some.
Don't worry about it. I have a part-time job.
She even makes you get a part-time job when you're about to take the entrance exam? I'm really sorry.
That's why I told you not to worry about me. But to make up for it, I'll be so selfish when you come home.
I still want to go home right now.
No, I have to settle this. Just give me a minute. Olivia hasn't come home. She hasn't been home for 3 days.
3 days and you finally call me?
Because I was desperately looking for her. Why are you so calm?
I trusted you to take care of her, right?
How can you call yourself her father?
How can you call yourself her mother? You kicked me out to have an affair.
Our daughter is gone. What are you talking about in this situation?
You left Olivia alone and went to a guy's place, right? Well, I guess she got tired of you.
Do you? Do you know something? You're the one who took Olivia, aren't you? That's basically kidnapping. I'm calling the police.
You're right. Olivia's with me. But it's not a kidnapping. It was her own choice.
No way! She hates you.
That's because you lied to her.
What did you say to Olivia?
I just told her how it was. Then, she told me the whole truth. The stories weren't the same. Weird, isn't it?
It's because you lied.
You're the one who lied. Who said I ran off with a woman? Who said I didn't put enough money to live on? Who said I can't even pay her tuition?
Did she say that? That girl, she's a bit of a liar.
That's you, isn't it?
I would never lie. You and her are.
Seriously, you snapped back as expected.
What? What are you talking about?
I wasn't too comfortable with it, but Olivia did some research on you.
What? What are you making an 18-year-old girl do?
I didn't expect to find this much evidence of an affair. I thought you were just buying bags and spending money.
What are you talking about?
Sweet conversations and messages between you and the guy, and photos of the two of you together. Dating app uses history. It's a lot. I really regretted finding this out. I should have stopped her.
It's not true. It's all a misunderstanding. Oh yeah, it's a part-time job.
What kind of part-time job is that?
Do you know those videos on YouTube that are all the rage these days with their scuttlebutt stories? I was just sending those messages to make that video. Don't you think it's pretty realistic?
What about the photos?
Of course, that's for the video too. Don't you get it? I just took a picture like that with someone I know.
I see. Which channel's that?
Well, it's a secret. That's the way the terms are set up.
By the way, you said you had a part-time job and you were always away from home, right? That's what Olivia told me.
Yeah, I'm making a video at that part-time place.
What's the name of the company?
Why do you need to know that?
You're under my dependent on the documents, right? If you're working, I have to go through the paperwork for that. You have a payslip, don't you?
Well,
no way you can give it to me. I know it's all a lie.
If you already know the truth, then that's enough. I was cheating on you. I missed you because you never came home.
No, you're the one who didn't let me come home. Have you been lying so much that you don't know which one is reality?
It's all true. I'm telling you all the true stories. You and Olivia are liars.
Are you out of your mind?
Yes, I am. I'm not okay. I'm sick. I can't function. The power of responsibility. So, I'm not responsible.
That's a very original way of opening up. You're right. Your lies are pathological.
I understand. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I won't lie anymore. I promise you.
No, I can't believe you anymore. Let's get a divorce. I can't take it anymore.
Divorce is definitely not the way to go. What will happen to Olivia if we get divorced? If her last name changes, she might get bullied at school.
Don't worry about that. I'll take care of her.
The mother has to take care of the child. That's the way it's supposed to be. Right. After the divorce, I'll ask for child support. $1,500 a month. $3,000 for the both of us.
Even if you were to take Olivia, why $1,500 each?
It's for Olivia and me.
Huh? Since when did you become my child? You are the provider.
The wife should be the one who is being provided for.
I don't get it. I used to think you were cute, even if you were a little silly. Now, I want to punch my old self in the face.
Then I'll put up with just the child support for Olivia.
No, she's not going to live with you in the first place.
No way.
I mean, she has been living with me for 3 days now.
What? The high school is too far away from your parents' house. There's no way she can commute from there.
That's why I rented an apartment near her school. My office is close by too, so that's great.
What the hell are you doing? Give her back to me. I can't live without child support.
You only want to take her back for child support. Well, I guess I knew that. I heard you made her get a part-time job when she is getting ready to take the entrance exam. And on top of that, you want her to give up college and get a job because you don't have the money? You're the one playing with men and wearing Hermes and Chanel. Don't be silly.
I get it. Then, let's start over again. Let's live together as a family.
Are you seriously saying that? If I hadn't noticed, you would have kept lying to both of us. And you were going to live while playing, weren't you? I will never forgive you.
I can't live on my own. We're a family, aren't we?
Forgive me. We're not a family anymore. Your apartment contract expires at the end of this month, so you better start packing your stuff. Also, I already collected the bag and your wallet you bought without my permission.
What? Those are all mine. OMG, they're really gone. Give them back. My Hermes.
It's perfectly reasonable since you used our savings for our daughter to buy them. I'll sell everything and make sure to charge you for the losses. And compensation money, and child support too.
Wait, I'm a housewife. I can't pay for that. I can't.
You better work hard. I'll ask my lawyer for the rest.
How can you decide these things without even discussing it? You're terrible. Just listen to me for once. Hey, are you listening? Why are you leaving me on unread?
After that, she sent many persistent messages, but I ignored her and blocked her. I immediately consulted a lawyer that I knew. I decided to have them proceed with the divorce. Neria was an idiot beyond my imagination. In the end, my parents-in-law got in between us, and we finally got a divorce. Currently, Neria is being taken back to her parents' home and is being fully controlled. She seems to work day and night. Meanwhile, Olivia and I continued to live happily together. A year later, Olivia was accepted to the college of her choice. As a parent, I will do my best to support my daughter as she pursues her dreams.
Hi, Miss Miranda. I'm Lucy. I noticed that your son Alex was absent from school today. Is everything okay? Hi, yes, I'm sorry. Alex won't be able to come to school for a while. Is there anything specific that's keeping Alex from coming to school? Oh, nothing much. Alex said he wanted to go back to his hometown to visit his grandparents, so I took him there for a few days. I was so busy at work that I forgot to tell you. I'm really sorry. I see. That sounds like a nice trip. When do you expect Alex to be back at school? We're planning to stay for a few more days, but I'll make sure he catches up on any work when we return. He hasn't seen his grandparents in a long time, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity for him to spend time with them. I understand, but it's important for Alex to attend school regularly so that he doesn't fall behind on his studies. We have some exams coming up soon, and I want to make sure that he's prepared for them. Don't worry. Alex is a smart boy. He'll catch up on any missed work and do fine on the exams. I hope so, but I have to be honest with you. I'm concerned about Alex's academic performance and behavior at school recently. He's been struggling with his coursework lately, and I've noticed some strange behavior from him during class. Really? I wasn't aware of that. What kind of behavior? Well, he seems disengaged from the class and doesn't participate much in group activities. I've also noticed that he's easily distracted and fidgety during lessons. It's possible that there may be something else going on with him that's affecting his behavior. I haven't noticed anything unusual at home. Maybe he's just going through a phase. It's possible, but it's hard to say without knowing more about what's going on with him. But I think it would be a good idea to have him see a counselor or therapist to better understand what he's going through. I understand your concern, but I don't think that's necessary. Alex is just going through some growing pains. That's all. I understand your point, but as his teacher, it's my responsibility to ensure he gets the support he needs to succeed academically and emotionally. I would hate to see him fall behind or struggle with underlying issues. I appreciate your concern, Lucy. I'll keep an eye on him and let you know if there are any changes. Thank you, Miss Miranda. Please keep me updated on his progress and let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Hi, Miss Miranda. This is Lucy. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to follow up with you about Alex's behavior in school today. Hi, Lucy. Thanks for checking in. I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on? He seemed very disoriented and anxious and didn't participate in class activities. He's always sitting in the corner of the classroom looking for ways to shield his body. When I asked him about his trip to his hometown, he said he didn't go anywhere and was alone in the house. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with the boy. We did go on a trip to visit his grandparents, but maybe he's just forgotten. Apparently, he even took a picture with his grandparents and wanted me to print it out. I put some pictures in his school bag. You can open it to find them. I see them, but are you sure these are recent pictures of Alex? Because he looks smaller in these pictures. Oh, of course. I'm sure about it. Maybe because Alex has put on weight in the few days he's been with his grandparents. So you see it that way. Yes, but I noticed some bruises on his arms that looked like they were from someone grabbing him tightly, which had me concerned. I just wanted to ask if everything is all right at home. Oh, those bruises. Yeah, he fell down while playing with his friends. It's nothing to worry about. I can't say for sure, but the bruises looked suspicious. And how Alex acted today made me think that something might be going on at home. Miss Miranda, I have to be honest with you. I'm concerned that Alex may have been abused. The bruises on his arms are a red flag for me, and his behavior at school has been really concerning lately. What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. He's my lovely son. I've never had any reason to abuse him. I understand that, but the bruises are still concerning. I would really like to speak with Alex and get a better understanding of what's going on. You know that there's a counseling room for psychology, right? Please take some time to come here and participate in a counseling session with me and Alex. As his guardian, your presence would be required. No. I am not allowing you to do that. You can't put my son in there and turn him into a psycho. He's just going through puberty changes. Don't overreact. Puberty at 7 years old? I don't think that's a valid reason. Miss Miranda, I understand you may feel uncomfortable with the idea of counseling, but I believe it's important for Alex's well-being that we explore these concerns. I still don't understand why you're making such a big deal out of this. He fell down. That's all. I appreciate that you're trying to explain the bruises, but as a teacher, it's my responsibility to look out for the welfare of my students. And right now, I'm worried that something might be going on with Alex that's causing him to act this way. You should stop talking nonsense about my son. You are not allowed to touch or talk to my son anymore. I will find a psychiatrist myself, so he'll be treated on my terms. We are dealing with some personal matters that we would rather keep private. I'm going to school to pick him up right now. I understand your concerns about privacy, but as Alex's teacher, it's important for me to ensure that he's getting the support he needs to succeed academically and emotionally. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Hello, Miss Miranda. I was just wondering if everything is all right. Alex hasn't been in school for 3 days, and I'm a little concerned. There's nothing to be concerned about. Alex didn't want to go to school, so I let him stay home. I see. However, with only 3 days left until the exam day, it's not a good idea for Alex to take too many breaks. He won't be eligible for the class if he continues to miss school. I understand your concern. I took Alex to a psychiatrist, and she recommended that he rest for a while. So, I followed her suggestion. If that's the case, I can help Alex apply for a leave of absence from school so he won't fall behind. How is Alex's condition? He's much better now. The test results show that he has a developmental anxiety disorder and a tendency to self-harm. The bruises were caused by him. Lately, he's been experiencing a lot of anxiety, and it's been difficult for him to attend school. I'm sorry to hear that. Anxiety can be really tough to deal with. I would like to visit Alex to see how he's doing and offer any assistance I can. Could you arrange that? I appreciate your concern, but it's not necessary. We're taking care of everything at home, and Alex is receiving the support he needs. I understand. Can I at least drop Alex some study materials, assignments, and study guides? I just want to make sure he's doing okay. We're working with a tutor to make sure he doesn't fall behind, so I think he'll be fine. Thank you for your concern, but I'd prefer it if you didn't visit him now. We just want some privacy to deal with the situation. Of course, Miss Miranda. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do to support Alex. Why are there police officers at my door saying that Alex's teacher reported that I abused him? What nonsense did you say to the police? And where is my son? Where did you take him? I reported a serious child abuse case that occurred to my student Alex. I am just trying to protect him. What are you talking about? If you don't have proof, why are you accusing me? Are you trying to kidnap my son? I would never do anything cruel to Alex as you and your boyfriend did. Alex is in the hospital with me. The police have just finished taking his statement. What statement? What the hell are you talking about? After class today, I had to pass by your house. I noticed that your house was locked from the outside, even though you said you were at home with Alex. There were crumpled pieces of paper all over your yard with SOS written in Alex's handwriting. And I called out to Alex and tried calling you, but you didn't pick up. So I went inside to check. Alex was lying motionless on the floor, covered in whip marks and bruises. He was unconscious. This is outrageous. How dare you enter my property without my permission? You have no right to do that. Go ahead. I'm not afraid of you. I had to take action because I saw something that raised serious alarm bells. Alex was lying unconscious on the floor with whip marks and bruises all over his body. It was a horrific sight, and I couldn't just stand by and do nothing. You just make things worse. He was probably just sleeping. Just fell asleep? I broke the window to get in, and the noise was so loud that Alex didn't even move. That boy was unconscious, and the bruises were too severe to be self-inflicted. I called the police and took Alex to the hospital. But I already told you he is mentally ill and tends to harm himself. He's hit himself before, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did it again. Alex's emotions are very unstable. He's in a constant state of fear and panic. He shows very similar behavior to children suffering from abuse, especially when he sees a man wearing a belt. Moreover, Alex has very serious back injuries. So how could a 7-year-old kid hit himself in the back with such great force? You're wrong. He has a developmental anxiety disorder, and the bruises were caused by himself. The psychologist at the hospital checked Alex, and they said his emotions were very similar to those of an abused child. It's clear that he was physically abused, and you're responsible for it. This is ridiculous. You have no right to accuse me of abuse. I would never hurt my son. I'm not accusing you of anything, but the evidence speaks for itself. Alex's injuries are consistent with physical abuse, and as his teacher, it's my duty to report any suspicion of child abuse to the authorities. Moreover, Alex told us everything. Sam, what you did to your son is despicable. You starved him for 3 days and then left him alone to go on a trip with your boyfriend. And to make matters worse, you are the one who let your boyfriend hit him. He said he begged for your help, but you did nothing but sat on the sofa and watched that man hit Alex with a smile on your face. How could you do that to your own flesh and blood? I don't have to explain anything to you. Alex is my son, and I can do whatever I want with him. No, you cannot. Child abuse is a serious crime, and you will face the consequences of your actions. I have already reported the abuse, and they will take all the necessary measures to ensure Alex's safety. You can't prove anything. It's your word against mine. That freaking kid just imagined it all. Oh, I have proof. The hospital documented Alex's injuries, which will be useful as evidence in court. And let me remind you, there were crumpled pieces of paper with SOS written on them all over your yard. Your son was clearly trying to ask for help, and you ignored his cries. I don't care about your accusations. You will regret getting involved in my business. I will not regret doing what's right for my student. Alex deserves to live in a safe and healthy environment, not in a home where he is starved and abused. And I will make sure justice is served for him. You don't know anything about me or my family. Mind your own business and stay out of our lives. I will not turn a blind eye to child abuse. It's my responsibility as a teacher and as a human being to protect children from harm. I will continue to report any suspicious behavior or signs of abuse, no matter who it involves. Listen, I understand that you care about Alex, but I also know that kids can make things up. Alex could have just fallen and injured himself. You don't want to ruin my life and my family's life over something that might not be true, do you? I'm willing to pay you a large sum to testify that Alex lied about the abuse. I won't do it. Alex didn't lie, and I won't perjure myself in court just because you want to cover up your crimes. I can't turn a blind eye to what Alex is going through. Money won't change my mind. But think about it. You could have all the money you need. No more struggling to make ends meet. Just say that Alex made it all up, and we can put this whole thing behind us. I can't do that, Miranda. Money won't make me betray a child who needs help. I won't let you get away with abusing your own son, and you should be ashamed of yourself for even suggesting such a thing. I'm not afraid of you, Miranda. I'll do whatever it takes to protect Alex. I can't understand. Why are you so determined to protect that brat? Because I can relate to his situation. When I was a child, I was also a victim of abuse, but nobody helped me at that time. I know firsthand how it feels to be helpless and vulnerable, and I don't want anyone else to go through what I went through. You know you'll never be able to stop all the abuse. Let's just skip it this time and take the money. I know it, but it's time to break the cycle of abuse and neglect. I will do everything in my power to make sure Alex gets the love and care he deserves. You should stop talking nonsense. One day you'll have to pay the price for meddling in other people's family affairs, bitch! Hey! Answer me! I will kill you! Damn it! One day later, Sam and her boyfriend were arrested for child abuse. The police found evidence in their house, confirming the teacher's suspicions. Miranda and her boyfriend were charged and sentenced to jail for their heinous crimes. Meanwhile, Alex is recovering very well under the care of me and other friends and teachers in school. With love and care, he regained his strength and confidence. I have become his legal guardian, and he's thriving under my care. Alex's story inspired me to advocate for child protection and fight against child abuse. I started a campaign to raise awareness about child abuse and to promote the importance of reporting any suspicion of abuse. In the end, justice was served, and Alex found a new home where he's loved and cared for. Alex now has a chance to live a happy and fulfilling life, and I'm very happy for him.